This deal has also put Americans to work through a first-ever national effort to install electric vehicle charging stations. 500,000 charging stations nationwide along our highways and in rural and disadvantaged communities as well. Think about what that can mean to the American auto worker and the future of electric vehicles. China is going full bore for providing more electric vehicles than any nation in the world. You know, it used to be, when I first got to the United States Senate, actually in the 60s, when I was getting out of late 60s, getting out of law school, what happened? We invested more in R&D and investment in manufacturing than any nation in the world. Now we're number 8 in the world. China used to be number 9. Now they're number 2 in the world. And when you build a charging station, it spurs even more investment and more infrastructure around it. The local convenience store, the local hamburger place. You know, think about, nobody's old enough, but my dad used to tell me, because he worked back in the days for the American Oil Company. They came along with the combustion engine. You needed to be able to put gas in the engine. In the car, the tank. Well, guess what? You had to build gas stations. One of my dad's jobs, my grandpa Biden's job, was to go from city to city, convincing them it was okay to bury these great big tanks with gasoline in it. And entire communities grew up around it. Well, this is exactly what we have to do with regard to electric vehicles. This deal is also going to help our cities, our towns, our school districts deploy electric buses. 35,000 electric school buses are accounted for. And there are about 475,000 school buses in this country. 95% of them, like the ones you had here. Is he okay, honey? Sure. He took a little bit of a tumble. 95% of them run on diesel. So every day, more than 25 million kids and thousands of bus drivers breathe polluted air on the way to and from school. Diesel air pollution is linked to asthma and other health problems. It hurts communities. It causes students to get sick and miss time in school. We owe it to our kids to clean up the school buses, and this deal will help do just that. I know that the city of La Crosse is getting 2 electric transit buses this fall. I think I saw them both. I was down in the Carolinas looking at the bus company where we were going to buy them. Charging stations to power them. This bipartisan deal, by the way, you had half Republicans and half Democrats come along and present this deal and negotiate this deal. It's going to help advance that effort.